party non-stop like this. Gonna rock the party non-stop like this. Gonna rock the party non-stop like this. Yeah, we rock the party non-stop like this. Rock the party non-stop like this. Gonna rock the party non-stop like this. Gonna rock the party non-stop like this. Yeah, we rock the party non-stop.
Raptoreum.
Come on, and just rock.
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Do you find community? My name's Binarai. Here for another weekly update for Raptoreum. Would you please share the stream? How's things food-wise? How you doing, Messiah? What's up, bro? How you doing, Jay? Good to see you, man. Denek, what's up, man? Tenacious D. Pepe.
Come on, and just rock.
Let's get this rolling.
Rock the party.
Make sure at a Discord link to the top right of the stream. That is discord.gg/Raptoreum. Also head over to our Telegram channel. That's at Raptoreum with 2 M's. Don't forget, community, we do rain after the stream ends, but we've started doing it at Telegram now, so make sure you're at our Telegram channel. The link for the Telegram channel is on our YouTube at the moment, just underneath our pin message. We'll be getting started in about 10 minutes time.
gente alegre, gente bonita, dame unas chelas, una sonrisa, bailemos hasta que ya no puedas. Aquí no hay raza, aquí no hay desplante, ven, gózate. Aquí no hay raza, aquí no hay desplante, ven, gózate. Ven, gózate. Ven, gózate. Gente alegre, gente bonita, dame unas chelas, una sonrisa, bailemos hasta que ya no puedas. Aquí no hay raza, aquí no hay desplante, ven, gózate. Aquí no hay raza, aquí no hay desplante, ven, gózate. Ven, gózate. Ven, gózate. Ven, gózate. Ven, gózate.
Yeah, thanks Tenacious D. We actually have had them for quite a while, but I've had to change a few things on there.
Down low.
Okay, I think that's just finished perfectly in time to get started, so let's go. Hello, you fine Raptoreum community. My name's Paul Mills from Raptoreum Core, and to my right is Hunter Schultz, who is the Strategic Director for Raptoreum. Hope you're all good, and it's good to be back for another Raptoreum Weekly update. Hunter, can you hear my Can you hear my fan that's right next to me?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Okay. I might need to turn you up a little bit. You seem to be quite loud. You're on 200%, right? I can't turn you up anymore.
Well, hold on. How's that?
That's a lot better. Yes, that's great.
It's a lot better.
Yeah.
I'll adjust it in post.
Okay, we are broadcasting live from England. It is currently 36 degrees in my office. I'm absolutely baking. 1 degree off body temperature, so not quite
Sauna.
blood boiling yet, but getting there.
27 here.
27. I am very jealous, but even that's still hot. I mean, in the winter here at home, we'll set the heating at 18 degrees, and we're happy with that. And that's your AC that's on. So it must be crazy hot where you are, Hunter.
It is. It's about 33, 34.
Right. Why aren't you going any cooler than 27?
I don't need it. I've adjusted. I do it at night. You're better. You're supposed to do it cool bedroom at night. The cooler, the better. 18 is ideal, but you know the AC cost goes way up.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I should have connected.
I'm excited. How about you?
Yeah, I'm excited.
We got a lot of good stuff to share. There's a whole lot of good stuff.
Didn't Bitcoin just hit all-time high? I'm sure I saw a tweet about it. Let me just double check. Did it? I mean, it's certainly getting there. Or is it? Can someone let us know if Bitcoin hit all-time high? Looking like it. What was that one that was 3 months ago? Yeah. I mean,
122,550 at the moment, according to FUD. That would be world famous FUDweiser.
It's like 122,609 on CoinGecko. So anyway, yeah, BTC's up. It's looking very fruity, and so are we. We're up as well. We're up doing a stream. Okay, don't forget to click like on this stream if you are watching it live. It really helps us out. Get more eyes on the project. And if you are watching it recorded afterwards, also please click like on the recorded video, as again it really helps us out with our channel and our project and everything that we're doing here. We're not like rich people or anything like that. We're just trying our best and trying to do the right thing. So every little helps, and we're all striving towards a greater common goal. And also, there's so many rugs out there. We've been going since 2018 as a project, so you can really trust what we're doing. Oh, David's here.
My God,
David. And
he's got the background up too. Wow,
well, he's always got
good.
it up, hasn't he? He's always got it up.
Not all the time, but you know.
All right. Okay.
He's got his eyes going. That's good. He's happy. There he is.
Anyway, yes.
He's got it.
Like, subscribe, and also, if you want to support us even more, please become a member of this channel. There's 4 different levels that you can choose from $1 upwards, and again, really helps us out. Keep this channel rolling, and some small marketing initiatives that myself and Hunter are actually pushing along for the project. Also, we are on Twitter, or X. I still call it Twitter. That's at Raptoreum. We're also on Instagram, again, at Raptoreum. We're on David's favorite social media, which is Threads, at Raptoreum. And we're also on TikTok. That's at Official Raptoreum. And Reddit as well, Raptoreum. Just Raptoreum, basically. Except for Telegram. That's Raptoreum with 2 M's. Long story on that one, really. But that's what it is. Also, we're on Discord. Discord.gg/Raptoreum. Anyway, let's get this rolling.
I'm only here very, very
All right.
briefly this morning.
You go first, then, David. You go first.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to say a big thank you to Half over from the AIPG project. He was kind enough to put up a pull request for a couple of features we need for the coming service release. It's really great to have somebody come in and help out when we were short-handed and everybody is busy as all get out.
So what did he do, David? What did he actually
He has
contribute to?
added a flag to the Berkeley database so we can better look up some data on the assets, and has added a call for looking up those assets. I believe this was specifically for Shunam or Schumann.
The guy with the marketplace.
Shunam. Yeah.
Shunam.
So Shunam is a guy that's created the first sort of proper marketplace for Raptoreum, and he's been chugging along and improving what he previously built due to suggestions from the community. So yeah, so if you didn't know who he was, that's who he is.
He needed an extra call added. We got that done, so it'll be with him very soon. We've got another delay. The verification for Komodo is taking longer than it should. It's paid for. We're just waiting for it to get through the whole process, which is taking a bit longer than it should, but it'll be nice once it's done. We've done a little bit more work on chunking some of the transaction decoupling issues. Those new issues are up on GitHub. There's a bit more stuff on the way in the coming week. Yeah, what else?
The bridge. What happened with that?
Which one of them?
BSC.
BSC.
No need to talk about the other one at the moment.
Yeah, that's still going to be a bit of a...
Yeah, the BSC one. What's been going on with that?
It looks like they've seen a bit more action than they've usually had. The prices on there were quite high. And we've got, for some reason, we've got an awful lot of stuck transactions on the bridge. Smaller transactions. Let me just bring it up. So we can have a look at it. We've got one from earlier today that's missing a recipient on BSC. We've got one from yesterday missing, no, one from the 12th. Missing a BSC recipient. We've got actually a couple from the 12th missing BSC recipients. Apart from that, we've got several from the 12th.
Okay, so why is that, and what are the implications?
It may have been while we were resyncing. The ones on the 12th, we had to resync the bridge daemon, and on the 12th they may have gotten stuck during that. But there's also a fair bunch from before the 12th. I believe some of these may even be from some of the last round of testing we did on the bridge. It would be nice if we could get them cleared so we don't have to tidy up the database or start working on the bridge again till we're done with the unmentionable.
Have you had a chat with Blaze or anyone about it?
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
been sorted, David. Come on.
It's work commences Monday.
Right, well, there we go. Excellent. And is there anything for anyone to worry about?
I don't believe there should be.
Well, there we go then. That's it.
Actually, there should be a lot of stuff to look forward to, particularly for US-based users. But
Are you
we'll
going to
talk
give
more about that once we get there.
Okay. Well, I know exactly what you're on about, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It's
Okay.
pretty damn decent, really.
All right.
I can see that what is it they're called? Binance have actually started the same thing. So we will probably upgrade the contract on BSC to the latest Solidity as well fairly quickly. And then try to see if we can't get included in that. Because they're going to be offering their DEX trading, pancake swap trading on their mobile app. But trading directly on pancake swap is apparently pretty shitty right now compared to using DEX tools. From how I understand it. The routing costs are absolutely absurd, at least if you use MetaMask directly on PancakeSwap. That's the feedback I've had from people. They've not been using the Wrap BSC to the extent they could have been due to mainly routing problems coming directly from MetaMask. OKX Wallet are apparently also going to start rolling out DEX trading on multiple chains, Binance Smart Chain included, OKX, their own smart chain, which isn't very popular outside China, but it's still a decent chain to get onto. So there's a lot of stuff to look at, and there's a lot of perspective in going a bit more multi-chain now that they're starting to enable this type of app-based trading rather than people having to sit and faff about with dodgy browser extension wallets. How's it going with our dodgy browser extension wallet?
David, I'm not even going to reply to you if you're going to refer to it like that. It's not very nice, is it?
See? That means it is dodgy.
Absolute rubbish. David, you could go to bed now, mate.
Oh, come on. Yeah, no, I can't. I've got to go take the kids to school.
You haven't actually
no.
slept. I told
Nope.
you to go to sleep like 5 hours ago.
Yeah, but coordinating some stuff with a guy in California right now, so not tree. So it's a bit.
All right. Okay.
Welcome to Zombie Land. But yeah.
Have you got any final words for the community before you head off?
I don't know about that. Final words. That sounds like I might not be back again.
Ominous.
It sounds ominous, Paul.
David, just
It's. I mean, my paranoid and suspicious mind finds this rather.
you read into everything far, far too much. Have you got any final words before you exit this particular stream? Not live.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've had 2 magical kittens show up.
Oh.
One called Tiger and one called Turd Ball.
And these are the ones that you're blaming me for. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And why are you blaming me for these kittens, David?
I believe you have unduly influenced the god of small things by telling Hunter that I had another bun in the oven.
Well,
And
you basically told me that
Yeah, I told you that something was working again, mate. After I've had,
yeah, and I said to you, oh no,
after,
you haven't
after
done
I've had that sliced open from down thigh up to,
yeah, and I said to you, you haven't had another kid, have you? And you just smiled at me. You didn't, and like I assumed that was the case. You know what I mean?
see.
So you,
Assumptions make an ass out of you and me.
so if you would have actually told me, and that thought didn't linger in my mind, then
Oh,
you
no.
maybe not have had these kittens. You know what I mean? So it's not
I
my
mean,
fault.
yeah, see, yeah, it is. You pray to the God of small
Kid who had
things or
kittens.
something like that. I mean, oh man, I've got to go and bottle feed them now as well.
All right.
Or well, syringe feed them. At least they've got eyes, so it's not too bad. There's a decent chance of them pulling through, but turd ball is something else.
We need photos.
Yeah, we need
Yeah, but
photos.
it's the most disgusting mix of orange and grey, hence
Oh.
the name. So yeah, have fun.
All right. Oh, Baguette's
See
commented
you.
in the chat.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh
Well,
my
it's
God.
always interesting with David on, isn't it? He's a very naughty
Yeah.
boy. David is very naughty boy. He's always got like a naughty persona to him, and I mean even more so off stream. Even more so. Yeah, Baguette's in the chat. Nice to see Baguette in the chat. All right. Okay. So, we did initially start posting our stream audio and things to our Spotify channel that Hunter created quite a while ago now, and it hasn't been populated for whatever reason over the last 6 months or whatever. So I decided to work on an automation. So any live that we post on YouTube right here will then be converted to audio and then put into a podcast site, and then the RSS feed then populates the Spotify channel based on its detection every 10 minutes or so of a new of an addition to the RSS feed. So that's what I'm currently working on. There's a bit of code involved, and I'm about halfway there, and that's currently ongoing. Also, there was a lot of updates to the APIs on various social medias, as I mentioned a while ago, and I had to fix a lot of links and stuff like that. And I've just fixed reignited the automations over to the threads that we have got. Again, David's favourite social media, and also we have a Facebook page as well. That's at Raptoreum, and there's a lot of links and things that I've also added to that to make that page work a lot better. I've also been working on some of the automations that go over to the Facebook, as it didn't originally accept images, so I'm also getting a bit further along with that. We have also we have a Web3 based DAP radar profile that we have been on since probably about 4 years now, and that needed a big update, so I've done that, updated it, and now it's all fresh and they're happy with it. That basically bridges over some community members from traditional Web3, Solidity, Solana, and all that sort of stuff over to what we're doing over here. Also, while Footwiser was away, obviously he wasn't doing the trivia, which happens on a Monday and Thursday. So Thibaut kindly stepped in to do that, and he actually did quite a few dates. And just want to say a big thank you to Thibaut, or I actually call him Teabag. I don't know whether he likes that, but yeah. Thanks, Thibaut, if you're watching. Really appreciate it. And if I owe any RTM to support what you did, then please let me know. And for those that are planning, based on that comment, to pretend to be Thibaut and create a profile, I'm already in DM with him, so you can't try and scrape RTM out of me. We also, well, it's not really mine to talk about, but I have seen in some of our internal chats that there is a Discord channel purge imminent, and there is internal discussion on which channels to purge, to clean up the server, and which channels to keep. So expect to see a more streamlined and maybe more simple Discord server very soon, once we've figured out what we're going to axe. And yeah, that's it from me. Apart from that, I've been at a wedding, brother's wedding. I was the best man. I did a speech and various things like that. And
Any video?
well, I didn't video the speech, but I'm sure someone else did. And,
YouTube beckons.
yeah, it was good. We were camping. I think I actually sent you an image of when I was in my tent,
You
didn't I,
did.
Hunter? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a 3-day thing, and yeah, it was good fun. If you are watching, brother, you've made it to 3-4 days now, or whatever. Well done.
Well done. Where do you get to 17 years?
Okay, Hunter, take it away, brother.
Well, okay. I was just going to say the Discord. Yeah, Discord probably needs an update simply because we're moving into a new era. And
And what
people
is
can
this
have a
new
lot more
era,
to-
Hunter?
Well, we've got a lot more to talk about. I mean, there's a lot more positive stuff
Are you
going
going to
on.
name this
That's
era?
harder.
You know-
No, I am not.
Taylor
That's-
Swift, she names the eras.
Does she really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a Swiftie or what a Swifter is.
Well, you know what they're
Whatever
called. I think they're
Swifter's
called
that thing,
Swifters.
isn't
Yeah.
it?
You know what you're talking
Yeah,
about already,
yeah.
Hunter. You've got her full box set. I know it.
Okay, well, I'm not going to name the era because I don't. Well, anyway, after the update, you get an idea of where we're headed because I've already had a good week and we're only halfway through. So let's just roll right along. And did want to say thank you to the community for keeping moderation duties. I had no moderation duties at all during the time that Sherman and Budweiser were on vacation. So thank you, community. You made my life a lot easier because there's a lot going on, which now I'll get into because let's start with the main event, if you will, which is Raptor Lock IP. Let's see, what are we doing there? We have been doing a lot of little tweaks. Some of it has been legal related, like AI related checkboxes for denying training authorization and making that known. In other words, you have to put that into the metadata. So we've been going through a lot of the augmentation to the metadata and paying attention to that, because at some point we will probably have larger entities wanting to access it, and therefore an API and all sorts of stuff. So that's something we've been looking at, and a lot of it's AI related. But the other thing that is spectacular, and I just looked at it a little while ago, and that's the Explorer is just, I don't know if you know it, but the videos are playing automatically now.
Oh, are they? I do
Yeah.
actually have the website open here.
Yeah, they play automatic.
So,
He's-
what, like automatic when you hover over it or something?
No, well, it's
On the
when you
Explorer,
open it. Yeah, if you, I don't know if it's hovering or it's not hoovering because that's vacuuming. But
all right. So the T-Rex one is
But-
a video, isn't it? Yeah.
yes, it is.
So if I, so not
You click on
hovering,
it and it
if I
plays.
click on it, yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, that's working.
So again, more. He's got icons now for files that are like PDFs and text files and things, so it doesn't have this text. So it's looking really nice. We've also spent time going through the. Essentially, it was a great idea on your part, which is pathways for different types of artists. So if you're a musician, you click here. If you're a photographer, you click here. If you're a filmmaker, you click here. So we're going through these pathways so that we can guide people better. and ultimately get to their destination, which is creating an asset. But along the way, they're going to have a guided journey, if you will, and making sure that they know, what to do. And part of that I've been working on is the user guide. I'm also working on, which is for Raptor IP. And Small Paul's been working on that as well. But I'm also working on and making very good progress on a very short book to give it away, if you will, as a perk for subscribing to the mailing list, which we have to talk about offline. And that book is to guide artists, whether it's a musician or whatever, on how to think about using blockchain and using copyright and when to do those things, because this opens up a whole new legal strategy behind protecting your IP. So when that's done, it'll be hopefully it will be very understandable, and it will guide artists to think about things they probably have not thought about. For instance, I'll give a description. The first asset an artist would make would be a private asset with an innocuous name. And inside that asset would be everything related to the creation of that song or whatever the art is, but in this case, musician's song. And notes, you take photographs of the scribbling lyrics, photographs of where you composed it, anything related to it. And if you want to know where that comes in handy, I invite you to watch Peter, I think it's Peter Jackson, who did the Beatles' Get Back, the documentary. Well, they took all that documentary footage that was lying around and turned it into this incredible show. So here is a reason for an artist to capture a lot of this. And it could even be a video of someone creating the song. The point is that you put all that right after creation into this private file no one knows about. The next file they're going to do is just before they go public. And this is a really cool dynamic for the industry. I'll leave it at that. And it's given us a whole new way of approaching key players in the industry that, frankly, a week ago I hadn't even thought of. I developed it literally this morning, and I'm working on that as well. So Monday, I think it was Monday? Yeah, it was Monday. I had a call with a friend of mine who is Panamanian, and she is a lawyer by training. She's an actress, a voiceover artist. And we had a really terrific conversation about what's going on in Mexico. And she is the IP advisor to a number of organizations in Mexico. And IP related, like voiceover, screenwriting, songwriting. And so she also trains artists, performers, singers, voiceover artists on protecting their IP. And she is incredibly jazzed to integrate Raptoreum, Raptor into her training because she sees what this is. So I've been talking to Small Paul about how quickly and how easy it is to develop a Spanish language site and put it in his thinking cap now. And apparently it's not that difficult. So that's something we're going to look at. I think I don't know if I mentioned she's in the film industry as well. Her boyfriend is in the film industry. She does script reviews, and so they're involved in that world in Mexico. So this is really good. So there's more to come on that. The other thing that we're talking to her about, she was very enthusiastic about, is offering Raptor a discount program for like a member benefit perk for the associations that she's involved in. So, and that's sort of a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned, but she's very excited about it. I mentioned the booklet that I'm working on, and this is just looking epic. It really is. The past week has been wonderful in terms of new and different thinking and what we can do with it. The last thing I have is, and we haven't forgotten about maritime, just so you know. We have a discovery meeting scheduled on August 26th with the Digital Shipping Container Association. And the purpose of this call is to explore where they're at with blockchain, introduce them to Raptoreum and what we bring to the table. And they have a number of industry partners. And it could be that one of the partners will be interested in using the Raptoreum blockchain. That's what I'm thinking could be the focus of the call. At the very least, she will know, the person we're speaking with, she'll know what to look for. In other words, no smart contracts, using dodgy languages and things of that nature, and going direct to the blockchain. By that time, we'll have Raptor rocking and rolling. So, and it's that close. I mean, it really is. We have to go through it together, Paul, you and I. Mm-hmm. And just from a user experience, because you have no idea how good he is. This guy,
Which guy?
over here, you. It's amazing to watch him work with this stuff. He's really talented at it. So just FYI. We need to go through it.
I'm not.
Oh,
I just like to zoom out. That's all I do.
Well, it worked because it's come a long way, and there's a lot more to come in terms of that whole deal. But I also will have a meeting probably next week. He just got back a couple days ago into the office on Monday, and he's the president of a shipping line here in Panama, the Panama office of one of the big ones, put it that way. And I've known him for years, and he's intrigued with what we've got, and he knows a ton of people in maritime, so including registries and whatnot.
We've talked a lot about Panama and speaking to these people involved in shipping and that. Can you tell the community why Panama is such a prominent place for shipping and such a prominent place for talking about improving their processes in that regard?
Obviously, the number.
I know the answer, but
the number one reason is the canal, and the canal is such a huge operation. There are 80 plus banks here in Panama. There are the related industries to shipping here are amazing. There are the Panama Canal Railroad is here, which was first. And that was the first transcontinental railroad, by the way. And the related industries, there's hundreds and hundreds of companies related. You have ships getting serviced, you have food deliveries, you have all sorts of things. And then you have smaller, you have yachts going through, you have the U.S. Navy and Coast Guard. The Coast Guard cutter Eagle is coming here first part of September, which I'm actually having a coffee with the new Coast Guard attaché tomorrow morning here at home. So we'll be talking about that and talking a little bit about maritime security, so what we can do. But it's the canal.
Well, it's basically amazing. One of the busiest places for shipping
and containers.
In the world, probably is
the ports. Well, it's among the busiest shipping container port facilities in the world. And they're managed by. They're not owned by. They're owned by Panama. They're leased to companies. And so you've got 4 or 5 companies that are here, and it's an incredible system that goes on. So you not only have, it's called intermodal, and intermodal means that you have containers that come off a ship from China or Japan or whatever. They're offloaded in a port. They can be put on a truck and sent to Costa Rica, points north. That container can also go through the Panama Canal Railroad, go up to Cologne, and then will be transferred to a ship elsewhere, going wherever. So you have not only going through the canal, but you have up and down the coasts. So and then also containers being loaded onto airplanes. So I mean, this is a lot going on, and it's only going to get bigger.
Yeah.
So they're already looking at the next box.
So what are some of the issues or the sticking points that you've seen in this Panama Canal maritime and their processes?
There's a lot of seafarer credentials. Seafarer credentials are a big deal because they're now, especially now, a big security hole that needs to be solved, and blockchain is perfect for that.
And what are the security holes?
Security holes are basically, you can go into, there are some embassies that sell fraudulent credentials.
Okay.
And these credentials are the things that a maritime, a seafarer, guy who works on a ship, has as the basic ID, but on top of that, they have certifications. They're certified in firefighting, they're certified in life-saving, medical, whatever, and deck or mechanic, whatever. So, in fact, one embassy was caught selling they had sold 130,000 credentials.
Really?
Yes. So, given the world we have today,
yeah,
you know.
So is it basically a certificate that they give for?
Yeah, it was paper. They're starting to kind of get into
right
the digital process, but the problem is the blockchain is going to solve a lot of that because you have to have access to it. And also ships have credentials too. So we have a number of things, and the shipping companies themselves have issues that they need to with inventory, but the ships that they lease, the agreements, they have to the paperwork associated with one ship is enormous, and they have to keep updating it for every port they visit. There's probably 50 documents that they need when they visit a port, and they have to transmit it, and some of those things would be perfectly suited for the blockchain. And with smart contracts, we will be, I mean, so many things can happen with that, it's not even funny. But it is a very difficult industry to crack into. And some of it's politics, some of it's money, especially money. And there are entrenched interests that probably would not like to see some of what blockchain enables, but they're going to get cast aside because
such as what's going on at some of these embassies.
Well,
they're obviously making big money out of it.
That's the reason why the maritime authorities, which govern that, I mean, Panama has a Panama Maritime Authority, and it governs these credentials. And there's the Philippines, there's a bunch of them, and those authorities. It's a racket, okay, to put it the best way of saying it. It's a racket, and some of it's legalized by the country. It's amazing what goes on. I mean, it's not illegal to do what some of them are doing. It's illegal to falsify a record, but they do sell them. And if you're a legitimate seafarer, you pay $3 or $4 grand, you get your documents, and the embassy keeps part of that. Ka-ching. I mean, so the government side of this, we soon decided, no, we're not going to, Panama Maritime Authority, we're not going to forget it. It'll be the shipping companies, it'll be the security side of things. That'll drive this. There is one registry, the Liberian which is the largest, I think, that could be open to it because it's basically an American registry. It's managed by an American company. And turns out the president of that registry is a cousin, distant cousin of my wife. So, and the guy we're meeting with probably next week knows him very well. So it's sort of the where there's a will, there's a relative.
Yeah,
that's how it's done.
Yeah.
It really is.
I wonder
Anyway.
if like in theory, like if they did decide to you know, decentralize their records in one particular issuer, at one particular issuer, would their turnover drop?
Turnover meaning in terms of
payment for the record from whoever needs one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking unless the majority do it, you know what I mean? Like,
good question. I think you're going to be preventing a lot of problems.
yeah,
So, I mean, and that's what Raptoreum does. I mean, it really is something special. I mean, not only can you make money with blockchain and Raptoreum, but it is amazing, like preventing problems with, that's what I was working on this morning. It was preventing problems for TuneCore, for DistroKid and CD Baby.
mm-hmm.
Those are the distributors for music.
Yep.
And we've come up with some real, I mean, a lot of people don't know it, but if you submit a copyright record to any copyright office, but in the US, if you submit if you steal a song, claim it as yours, and you get a registration, you just committed a federal crime. And it's now very easy to prove. Mm-hmm. There's going to be some real interesting stuff going on. And that's part of the legal strategy that I've been working on this whole, like the last week or so.
Mm-hmm.
And I ran that by the IP person up in Mexico, and she was like, whoa. Yeah, she was very excited. In fact, as soon as she's really up to speed on this, and she's very motivated, as soon as she's up to speed, we can probably do a Raptor chain reaction about that that segment that she's in. And by the way, just like in shipping, all it takes is one shipping line to say yeah to Raptoreum, and there'll be a cascading effect. We get one music, like the voiceover association that she's the legal advisor for, to sign on and do a member benefit. That goes to Variety. That news release goes to Variety up in LA and a few others. What do you think is going to happen? Oh, we want that perk too. Okay. Ta-da. Where there's a will, there's a relative. Always remember that.
Sounds good, Hunter. Okay, we're not going to do asset of the week. And,
no, I checked.
Okay, if you got any questions for us, now's the time to ask. You can ask us on the stream party chat at the Discord. Link is at the top right of the stream, or you can ask us on the YouTube comment section as well. If you want to make a comment and ask us a question, you need to become a member or subscriber for at least 1 minute, and then you can type whatever you want. I'm just going to check the YouTube right now to see who's been making comments. Okay, Messiahs is saying ETF for RTM soon. Yeah, it would be nice. Maybe one day. I've noticed that there's many applications for all sorts of cryptocurrencies now for ETFs. So now that things are a lot lax in terms of the administrations that are empowering the world right now, things are certainly rolling towards a bit more acceptance in that regard. So yeah, some people don't like ETFs, you know, because it has its own implications. Thanks Foodwiser for sending the link for Telegram. The link is now on the YouTube channel. He also posted it in the stream party chat as well. But if you do want to access the Telegram to collect the rain after the stream, it is t.me/Raptoreum with 2 M's. And then you can, if you make one comment, then you're eligible to receive the Raptoreum coins after the stream.
X-Ray had a comment on streaming.
Messiah's also loving Piggy and says he looks better, friend. Does look better. Grey Racing, I assume he's talking about the IP. He's saying it could also be scripts for movies. Absolutely.
He mentioned that.
Yeah, I would assume it would be an encrypted one for that, because you don't want everyone seeing the scripts. And that is also possible.
But you remember, you have Writers Guild West and East in the US. And so you can register your script there, which is like the copyright office, right? So what you do is you do the private asset first, in case anyone starts to say blah, blah, blah. Well, you had it first. Okay, well, fine. They go to the Writers Guild. They have their little to-do, but you have this in reserve.
Yeah.
I have a specific name for it now. And I'll give you a little, we have to talk about this because I need to create a script for a video, and the video is going to dramatize the outcome from using this document or this encrypted file in the right setting. So I have to talk to you about that and see how we can do it, because it's right out of Hollywood.
Okay. All right. Grey Race also says Raptoreum is going to send more people to New Zealand like Kim.com. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else we need to mention? Say it again.
X-Ray had a good comment, and he's actually right. The Panama Canal has slots, and when you see pictures of the ships waiting outside the canal on either end, there might be 10, 15 ships there. Each one is assigned a slot. And in fact, the canal auctions a slot going either way, two a day, and it goes to the highest bidder. So it's
a little bit like how the Ethereum blockchain works. Gas fees.
Okay, yeah, gas fees. But X-Ray said Panama Canal time slot on RTM. Well, Raptoreum could play a role in that. Just so happens that I know the sub-administrator of the canal. She's an old acquaintance. Her husband was a speaker for the organization that I was president of. But anyway, that's probably a long way off, but that is definitely a possibility. They could use that kind of that'll probably come with smart contracts. Then they're really going to be interested in things like that, and transferring money. Transaction fees are so low with Raptoreum that you can transfer money around like crazy. And with here, we already have one bank, Tower Bank, that's crypto friendly. And anyway,
I'm asking the AI. Okay, so oh, this is a Raptor chain reaction video. I'm not going to do it. It's quite lengthy, but yeah, it can. Raptoreum can improve it. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I'll send you the. I'll send you the text shortly.
The link. Okay.
Okay. Is there any more questions?
Nope,
any more
not
questions,
over here.
guys? No. Okay. Don't forget to please support us as you have been doing on Coin Market League. Big thanks to all those that have already been supporting us. And it seems like when Fudweiser went away and he wasn't really pushing it, we did go down the rankings a little bit. It just shows the importance of the powerful Fudweiser in really generating, the community to go ahead and put their votes in and things like that. So glad that Fudweiser's back. Also, can't miss out Falcon as well. Thanks to Falcon for pushing all of that. And also, community, please don't forget we do have a minor stat profile, which also is just as important. I've noticed earlier today that we are #1 in, what is it, not the trending one. I'll just double check now.
I'd added minor stat to the I voted. When you vote,
Yeah.
and you go to the general channel, you put in I voted, no period. I voted, and below it are the links now to both.
Okay.
It was Coin Market League, now it's both. So that happened today. That's great. Thank you, FUD.
I assume that's done through Me6, is that right, Phil?
Yeah.
Anyway, we are #1 at 4.9, and we're over Monero at the moment and BTC, so it's not a bad thing, is it really? And that's in the top rated coins section. So a big thank you to all that have voted for Raptoreum on minorstat.com. Again, really helps a lot in getting the eyes to some of those interested in blockchain and considering what they could mine and what might have future potential. So excellent stuff. We are also on X, that's at Raptoreum, on Instagram, again at Raptoreum. We're on Threads at Raptoreum. You can also check us out on TikTok, that's at official Raptoreum, and we're everywhere really, and usually it's at Raptoreum. Please give this stream a like if you liked it. If you didn't, please click like anyway. Click subscribe as well, and the little bell at the bottom to be kept up to date with any more Raptoreum videos. And also, once I've figured out or finished the automation code for the Spotify, you'll be able to listen to us on our podcast channel as well while you're driving, if you like us that much, you know what I mean.
Is that just for the live stream, or is that also for the videos?
It's just for the live stream, because the live stream go to a separate group of videos, and I can just snatch one group, convert those to audio. Well, I can do it for every video if you want, but I think that would be a bit weird, wouldn't it, as a podcast?
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
Because you wouldn't see what's going on. Because I know, like in some videos, you like to put that tutu on and things like that, so they won't see Hunter wearing that attire.
We're going to have to make a note of that for those of you playing the home game on Spotify. What we're showing is Binarai's biceps or something. I don't know. We'll have to.
All right. Okay.
Keep that in mind.
I need to activate the automation to work server-wide. Okay. All right. So Hunter needs to work on that command, I think, to make it a little better. Okay. Is there any final words, Almighty Hunter Schultz?
Final words? Hang on. Gird your loins. It's going to be a fun one because it's coming. What, I don't know, but it's coming. Actually, I do know, but a lot of things, good things coming. So, not financial advice. Do your own research. Go.
Thanks a lot for tuning in for another Raptoreum weekly update. Hope you enjoyed it just as much as we do. Back same time, same place, right here on YouTube. And yeah.
Cheers.
Catch you later. Raptoreum.
Go.
I'm living my nightmare. It just
Don't forget, we will be doing some rain at our Telegram channel, so make sure you go there right now. Thank you all. Love you.